Episode 86, The Loaded Couch. Guess who's back? I'm back. Laura searches for daddy. More switch rumors. We buy stock in latex. Questions from listeners. And beer.
Reach in at your own risk. This is The Loaded Couch.
All right, welcome back to The Loaded Couch. It's episode 86, and I'm Scotchhound.
I'm Celtic Fox, and I'm back.
Yeah, speaking of, why don't you give us a little breakdown on the leg situation?
All right, so those who listen and kind of keep track, I broke my ankle 4th of July, never healed right, so I went back in for surgery. They cut the bone, did some hemorrhaging, gave me somebody else's donor bone piece, screwed it all back together, and now hopefully I'll recover correctly. So another 3 months of recovery, and then I'll start physical therapy.
So they chopped out like an inch thick portion of your leg and put an inch thick portion of somebody else's bone back in?
Yeah, I think it basically is about like pinky thickness,
Okay.
like your pinky finger.
Yeah.
Because they were hoping that they could cut the tip off of both sides that didn't heal correctly. And when he would cut the bone is supposed to bleed. Well, he cut it and it didn't bleed. So he had to keep cutting and drill and score and do all this type of stuff to get the bone to hemorrhage. And then he clamped it together once he inserted a graft and screwed it all back together.
Okay. So did you have options in your, like, could you have gotten, I don't know, like pig bone or something other, or did they ask if you wanted cadaver?
No, I just pretty much signed that waiver saying like anything could happen, in surgery, like I could actually die or something like that.
Right.
And I woke up and in recovery when I was checking out, they're like, here's this little piece of paper, and I look at it and it's like a barcode and it says you received a donor recipient's, parts.
Right.
Here's the process if you want to send a thank you letter to the family and stuff like
Oh
that.
shit, that's sweet.
So yeah, I got to work on that eventually.
Right.
So yeah, it was, I guess, like a bone from a bone bank or something like that. And
Right.
belonged to a person. So
yeah, I was curious about that with if they didn't do the donor, if it was going to be you just had one leg shorter than the other.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I always think about it. I'm like, I hope he like cut and measured correctly.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm an inch taller on my left leg now. So,
throw your back all out of whack.
Yeah, exactly. Have like different shoe heights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, hope, knock on wood, everything will be okay.
All right, good. Well, hey, what are you drinking? Let's get right into the beer mash.
Drinking the Trappist Rochefort. I've had this before, but this is their number 6.
Okay.
I've had their 8 on the show before, but this is number 6 that I got from Pigeon as a gift before he moved down to Texas, which hopefully he'll be joining us soon on this episode. But it's Trappist Rochefort number 6. It's a Belgian ale out of Belgium, 7.5% alcohol.
Okay, and myself, I'm having the Pennsylvania Tuxedo. It's a collaboration between Dogfish Head and the Woolrich Company, and it's
Woolrich as in
like the red plaid shirts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So is Pennsylvania Tuxedo like a flannel or a plaid?
I would assume so from the picture on the front, and it looks like it's not even just the shirt. It looks like it's a whole outfit. Like the guy's wearing pants to match. I mean, he has black boots on, of course, but yeah, pants and shirt. It's pretty funny.
So we'll call it the lumberjack tuxedo.
Yeah, it's like the Canadian tuxedo is a denim jacket and jeans.
Nice.
Denim shirt, denim jacket, denim jeans. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, it's pale ale out of Milton, Delaware, 8.5% alcohol. So, right into the beer news. The Carlsberg Company is looking for someone from Singapore to drink boatloads of beer in 4 hours and get paid about 20,000 Singapore dollars or 14,000 American dollars.
So as in boatloads of beer in 4 hours. You get paid 14 grand. Does that cover your medical bill to the emergency room to get
For-
your stomach pumped or what?
And your liver rehabilitated? I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
But it's back with its probably the best job ever campaign for the second year running. The Danish brewer doubled its last year's salary for the suitable candidate whose responsibilities include enjoying ice cold Carlsberg during work and entertaining friends with the beverage. Applications, I think, for the Singapore edition of the campaign close on December 4th, and shortlisted candidates have to attend an interview on December 15th.
That's I don't I don't know. I don't get it.
The thing where it says have to enjoy with friends or entertaining friends, I'm wondering if you're working at the Carlsberg, site.
Well, are they again, I don't want to stereotype anybody, but why is it they're looking for an Asian nationality to get really drunk? Is it like those Asian TV shows where they have you ever seen there's one where I think where they actually are drunk and they have to do like the obstacle courses like Wipeout
Right.
and they're
MXC or
drunk
whatever.
while they're drunk while they do it.
Nice.
So this is like Carlsberg's version of we're gonna get your Asians really drunk,
Right.
and then
All right, so you don't think it's just
celebrate
how popular it is in the Singapore area?
yeah, exactly.
It's more of a game show ploy. Sure, why not? That'd be perfect. Awesome. All right, movies. What did you watch this past week?
All right, movies. I got a bunch of stuff in here. I got Suicide Squad, Top Gun, and Kubo and the Two Strings. And I'll talk a little.
Two Strings.
Kubo and the Two Strings is that stop motion one that was done by the animation company that did Coraline and Box Trolls
Okay.
and one of the other ones. Paranorman.
Oh, is this the one where it's like the superhero has like a beetle outfit and he does
Yeah.
like?
Yes, it's an Asian story. He's a beetle, a monkey, and a little samurai child.
Okay, but they're all humanoids or something like that wearing these outfits, or is he legitimately a beetle?
He's legitimately a beetle.
Okay, with a human face.
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil it, so I highly recommend it.
All right, it sounds like our very own Pigeon Pegleg has decided to join us.
Oh, we're in mid-show, huh?
Yes. Real quick, hit the beer that you're drinking.
I changed it up from the other time.
Okay.
So it's the Victory V12.
You got you
like
firing all
quad.
on all pistons.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
big block.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta get it. I'm just,
okay,
and
you haven't gotten
I
it yet.
like it. I haven't gotten it yet. I just ran downstairs.
Okay. So Top Gun, did you watch it all the way through?
Yeah, we watched it on, believe it or not, VH1. I don't know why the hell they show movies is beyond me. But we watched Top Gun, so we had the commercials and everything. And then we bought Suicide Squad, the extended edition.
Okay.
Got that on the Black Friday sale as well, I think it was. I would put it up there. Again, I won't spoil anything for you story-wise. I mean, although it's not really much of a story that you can spoil. I'd put it up there with maybe the Man of Steel / Guardians of the Galaxy type of comedy, but a lot of over-the-top action.
Okay.
But
Hey, you were comparing it to Deadpool.
well, and some of the comedy at Deadpool, but not as, in my opinion, as good as the Marvel Civil War movie. So
okay.
I put it a notch under there, and I'll just say two things. Margot Robbie stole the show. She's
Smoking
awesome.
hot.
That's Harley Quinn, and Jared Leto overrates himself. I do not think he was good as
Oh,
Joker.
he was a letdown.
He was a
Oh.
letdown for me on the extended edition. If we could have had Heath Ledger and Margot Robbie, it would have been a much better movie.
All right. Pidge, what movie did you watch this past week?
Stonehearst Asylum.
I did watch that too.
Good.
It's the movie of the month picked
Yeah,
by
pretty-
Chuck.
pretty much watched every movie available on Netflix the last 2 weeks.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I've watched a lot.
You're a liar.
Well, at least the decent ones, right, Cap?
Yeah, good ones. So
Top
what'd
goods
you
in there.
think of what'd you think of Stonehurst?
Fucking suck, dude.
Oh, come on. The ending was fine.
Yeah, it was a twist, but leading up to it was terrible.
Well, it didn't say it was going to be an Emmy award-winning or Oscar.
You said it was supposed to be scary, and it wasn't at all.
I didn't say it was scary. I said the
When you
Scotch.
did the pick, it was for Halloween. You're like, oh, we're gonna do a scary movie.
I said it was like a suspense.
Ooh,
Because
thriller.
Scotchy even said, he's like, I don't really like the real scary stuff.
Yeah, I'm a big
And I
pansy.
And I said it's not that scary.
It's super disappointing. It's terrible.
Okay.
Although the actor in it, Jim Sturgis, is the actor that's in Feed the Beast.
What's
The show I've been watching on AMC with the Schwimms, David Schwimmer.
Oh, right.
I haven't seen that now.
Yeah, you and me both. All right, I watched James Bond Spectre.
Okay,
I thought
what'd
it
you
was
think?
decent. I thought it was really
Is that
good.
the first time?
Yes, yeah, that was my first time. I didn't go see it on the big screen. I liked it. I thought it was really good for what I usually expect out of Bond. I mean, I expect a little bit more cheese, and that one I don't think had as much of it as the older ones have.
Is that Christoph Waltz?
Yeah. He
Okay.
plays in all the Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
Do you see Django Unchained?
Yes.
He's the villain.
He's the villain.
Like he's the he's the
Guy who rescues them.
Yeah, he's not. He's the guy who rescues. I'm sorry.
Oh my! Get him more confused, Kelk. Why don't you?
Yeah, I said I'm blanking over here, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway,
Wait, he's in that movie where they find Bigfoot. You remember?
jackass. All right, Tomb Raider movie
Yeah.
to be about Laura's search for her father.
I don't know, how good can this be, you think?
Well, didn't they touch on it in the games
With what?
where she was trying to find out the mystery of who killed her father?
I didn't play the new one yet. It's sitting in my backlog.
Yeah, I think that's no one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one. I was gonna say the one that I watched or played. I don't think it really touched much on her dad at all. That was the one you finished too, Calc, right?
Yeah, it's
the first one.
The first one
Right.
didn't touch on it. It's the new one.
Yeah, I think the second one has something to do with that, or maybe I'm getting that confused with something else. But I do recall her doing like flashbacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the new one.
They did
Yeah,
that in the earlier movies too, right? The ones with
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie. They had like,
I'm trying to-
especially in the first one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think actually. I think the first Jolie one with John Voight she was kind of having to hook up with her father or look for him in
Yeah,
some
she had
way.
like
Real
that,
dad.
that tent in the back of her house that was like a
Yeah.
shrine to his and I think she saw him as I thought she saw him as like a ghost or something like that when she got to that cave. I could be wrong.
But what
Anyway.
do you think like they should, hopefully they'll have like raiding some tombs and spirits or mythical creatures, or is it going to be more like a more realistic archaeologist type of Indiana Jones?
I hope it's not more of the
Mythical
crazy
creatures and shits.
mythological creatures like the first game. The ending was terrible, but I don't know. I think it could be neat. Like maybe she does do some cave diving and find clues because her father went that way. I don't know. I think it'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve Carell is in talks for main role in the Minecraft movie.
Nice.
It's going to release alongside Green Eggs and Ham, from what our own Pigeon Pegleg's telling us.
No, it's 2018.
Okay.
Is it Green Eggs and
Oh,
Ham?
I thought it was 2019.
I thought they pushed it. I
No,
thought
it's
they got pushed.
2018.
Yeah.
They might have.
So from what I heard, I don't think he's gonna actually be. I don't think it's gonna have Minecraft Steve. I think it's gonna have a new character, kind of like the Minecraft stories. What was it, like Jesse? Wasn't that the main character?
Oh, and the Telltale.
The Telltale one, yeah. So I don't think there's gonna be a Minecraft Steve. There's just gonna be a new main character.
Well, there will be, but he might not be going by his real first name.
Yeah. I don't know. Thoughts? You think he can carry the movie or what?
Well, do you think it's definitely going to be on the comedy?
Live action? Is it live action or is it cartoony.
Oh,
A
fucking his
cartoony.
voiceover.
It's supposed to be. It's like the same team doing the Lego Movie, so it's supposed to be animated like the.
Telltale.
It's probably going to actually look a lot like the Telltale game, I would
Right.
think.
Any other celebs that would fit either as the main or supporting characters, you think?
Margot Robbie.
You just want to throw her in everything.
Why not?
They got to have Dwayne Johnson in there.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
Oh,
No.
the Rock and Robbie. Rock Robbie.
You're already putting the two of them together? Is that even
Yeah.
possible? No, he's married happily, isn't he?
Yeah, he's married with a kid.
Right.
I think. What about the guy who played Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds?
There you go.
That could work. Make him like a superhero sidekick.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Just one who's ready to jump off anything, hurt himself. Anyway, TV talk. Calc, what'd you watch?
All right, so I did get the hint from you guys a couple days ago, and
Went back and caught up.
yeah, my wife and I, there's only 2 episodes, so I watched
Right.
Hunting Hitler season 2.
Okay.
All caught up. I'm super excited for this show. I'm probably one of the biggest geeks for season 1, and season 2 just has me super hyped because I'm a big believer, and he definitely got away.
Oh, dude! After the first episode, it's like there's no question he's there.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with that like little intro. It's like they show him the picture and then show like the 3D mapping of the picture. Then it's like 3 weeks ago. It's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
since we've all watched it, are we going to say that it was better than the first thus far, just from what you've seen?
So far, I think the 2 episodes I've seen is better than the first season.
Right, okay.
I think so too, but going in on the first season, I didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
And now
true.
that we know what we're expecting, they're coming up with more information because they're not just getting the files from the FBI; they're getting it from the entire like agencies from different countries.
Well, that's
too.
what I was going to ask if that was
blows
the
my
reason.
mind. That's ridiculous.
Ridic.
Ridiculous.
That's insane that there was like 16,000 documents that was declassified.
21,000 something. I thought.
Wow.
Jeez, Calc.
Come on, check the numbers. You
But
remember
yeah,
them like
it
I
is.
do.
It is awesome.
Right. What else do you watch?
Watched the Westworld, so I'm all caught up on that.
Okay.
Love the direction and the twist going on there.
Okay.
And I watched the Grand Tour. I watched a ton of stuff, but the thing that really stuck out to me that I watched was Hunting Hitler and the Grand Tour, which is I guess you'd call it the new Top Gear on Amazon.
Yep.
From the 3 guys from Top Gear, Clarkson and Hammond and all them. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty well done.
You like how they poked fun at the old show?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I like how they poke some fun at the old show, and then they had some of that borderline like, oh, this is really stupid, but it's still funny because it's Top Gear.
Yep.
So, and again, the cinematography and the cars were awesome.
Yeah.
Would you? Those Brits that got kicked off the show.
Yep.
Yeah, the British guys that got
Clarkson,
fired.
May, and Richard. What the heck's his last name?
Hammond.
Hammond. That's right. Yeah.
Wasn't it like over food or something? He punched some guy in the head.
Yeah, from what I heard, yes. Can't imagine. Nice. Pidge, what'd you watch?
Hunting Hitler, which we talked about, and NCIS LA.
Oh, you like those? Or are you
Yeah,
just
my
looking
wife
for
and I
naked
watch
man
them.
butt?
No, can't watch. Can't no naked man butt on CBS.
Are you sure? I thought there
I'm
was 2. I
pretty
thought there
sure.
was like the redheaded guy from the New York one, and what the hell's the Latino guy's name? I can't remember.
I thought
Redheaded guy.
I thought that would be the driving factor of him watching Westworld is all the boobies.
Well,
Yeah,
first of
nakedness,
all, I did touch on Westworld. I watched the intro of the first episode, and I must say I was kind of bored.
Did you hear any of it while you were giggling like a schoolgirl, or? Boobies.
I wasn't giggling, dude.
No. You're fapping. Nice.
No, I was like in bed, and I was like, oh, what do I watch? And then I was like, let me watch Westworld. And then as I was watching some of it, I was like, I should probably pay attention to it. It's not something to fall asleep to. So,
Definitely not. You got to
Yes,
pay
like-
attention.
yeah, so I stopped watching it. But that fly crawling on her eyeball was gross.
Do you think you could actually do that? You think you could
No.
make yourself not blink while a fly came in and landed on you?
I blink when something like flies like 3 feet from my eye.
Yeah, I start tearing like I'm crying like a baby when I see people putting contacts and stuff in their eyeballs. It's like I get all blurry. Yeah, not so much fun. Myself, I watched Hunting Hitler as we talked about. Chopped, especially with the Thanksgiving stuff. That was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I watched some Snoop and Martha.
Nice.
Their cooking show on VH1. I don't know if you guys saw this or not.
I didn't see it yet, but I heard they were doing a show.
It's freaking funny. It's actually really good. There's it's not completely funny the whole time and stuff, but it's really good. It's funny. It is informative as being a cooking show and stuff like that. Like she gives her tips, and then they have like a cook off against each other.
Gives her tits.
Yep.
I'm watching.
Yeah, she shows them all off. Yep. But no,
I think
you get
they
a chance to check it out.
I think this came about with they were both together on the roast to Justin Bieber.
Okay.
You know when they have those roasts on Comedy Central?
Mm-hmm.
And Martha Stewart and Snoop were kind of going back and forth like with pot jokes with each other. And I think this might have stemmed from that because it's like they might even said a joke about like the best show on TV would be Martha's cooking and Snoop smoking, So
Well, he's smoking. He's smoking her in a lot of these cooking challenges.
Is he?
No, not exactly, but it was funny that they were making chicken wings, deep fried chicken wings, I think it was.
Okay.
And Martha's doing her stuff, and she's using like a buttermilk or something like that to soak the wings and all. And here's Snoop over there preparing him like crushing potato chips, like barbecue potato chips, and sprinkling them over the top of it and stuff, and looking hilarious. And they were like, you can actually taste a little bit of the barbecue chips when they were eating it, like after it had been fried and all. It was pretty
nice.
Good. All right, Dave Chappelle is coming back to TV thanks to Netflix. Wait, before I get onto this, I wanted to say, Calc, since you mentioned the Grand Tour,
yes.
We had just got something in the mail from Amazon, and they're actually advertising the Grand Tour on the tape that they're putting on their boxes now. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay, nice.
Free advertising. Anyway, Dave Chappelle is coming back thanks to Netflix. The deal appears to include 3 stand-up comedy specials, as opposed to any sketch-based programming like Chappelle's popular Comedy Central series. 2 of those specials have already been taped and are sitting in Chappelle's vault. So he had done these recordings, I'm assuming, prior to his little, I don't want to say fall from grace, but leave from the stage.
His breakdown or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Is that why he left? Because he got like sick of it?
Yeah, they said he got overwhelmed, I think.
Yeah, he had like some kind of mental. He had a Kanye moment.
I was just gonna say he had a Kane West moment.
Kane. Nice. Wish Abel would come to visit him. So they're in his vault from an April 2015 performance at Austin City Limits Live, and another one from March 2016 at the Hollywood Palladium.
Are you guys interested in this?
Yeah, I thought
am. I mean, some of his older stuff was funny.
Oh, the sketch stuff was really good that he did. And I'm curious if it's just going to be stand-up or if he's going to run some sketch into it.
No, it's just stand-up. It just
I
says include 3 stand-up.
I guess
Right.
maybe if the 3 stand-ups like take off, maybe he'll do like a special skit, like a skit episode of little skits.
Right.
Or
Well,
maybe this is like a tester for Netflix to buy a Dave Chappelle show.
true.
Yeah, I
There
was
you
gonna
go,
say,
selling himself back to the populace.
Yeah, if he had like his own binge series, like 10 episodes, I'd check it out.
Anyways,
I delete it.
jerk. All right, Pidge, thoughts on your beer?
Well, I had the beer that I was supposed to be drinking the other night, Bolg Hobbit series from
I
Fish
don't want to know
Brewing
about
Company.
that. I want to know about the one that you're
Anyway,
drinking now.
it's a yay. And
Okay.
the beer that I'm pretending I'm having now, which I'm going to get after the segment,
Jackass.
is the V12 from Victory.
Yes.
It's like 12% alcohol. It's a quad Belgian ale.
So you'll
something
only
like
be firing on one cylinder when we finally get down to it after drinking
that. One cylinder is my sphincter.
that.
But yeah, it's a yay. Both beers are a yay.
Okay. All right. Calc?
It's a yay.
Food
the
pairing?
number 6 is really good. Food pairing, I'd probably have to say, I'd pair it with some kind of chicken, not a barbecue chicken, but like a some kind of marinade.
Are you gonna eat your chicken Shannon Sharp style?
What's that?
You know who Shannon Sharp is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just boils chicken and that's it. That's how he stays like super jack and fit. He said he has like boiled chicken and like nothing else.
Chicken and rice. He just eats like 12 chickens a day.
So boiled chicken, okay.
All right, there you go.
With
boiled
some kind of
chicken
marinade.
With the Trappist Rochefort number 6.
What do you do with the floaties at the top when you boil the chicken?
Scoop it out, make a chicken soup.
Yeah, snort it.
Make a stock.
Yeah, no, you snort it.
We good. I think it'll be permanently chicken flavored in your nose forever.
But every time you inhale, it tastes delicious.
You go French kiss your wife. It tastes like chicken.
Shit. All right, yeah, I would totally recommend my Pennsylvania Tuxedo too. It's really good. If you can find it, go and check it out. It's kind of got like a wintry type flavor to it.
Did you get that in PA, in like Easton?
No, I got it in Jersey on the ride down to Dirty Jersey. I got it in the ride down to the brother and sister-in-law's house.
Oh, nice.
Right in the middle of the state.
I wonder if it's like seasonal.
I think it was. I think because it does the spruce tips and everything. It's I think it's supposed to have like that winter-ish type of release or
flavor or something.
Well, no, yeah, it definitely has the flavor of it with the spruce tips. But I'm saying, I would hope that it's supposed to be like a winter release.
Like you're drinking a wreath.
Not exactly. That's the thing. It has like the spruce tips in it, and you do kind of get a little bit of flavor off it, but none of the the typical winter ale flavors that are there aren't. They're kind of there, but they're muted. They're not like super right in your face, and that's you're like, okay, I'm definitely drinking a winter beer. It's a tasty.
It's like somebody slams you in the face with a Christmas wreath and a handful.
Yeah, followed by a poinsettia to the face. Yeah. Yeah. Jam it all down with a poinsettia. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, mine's a yay as well. But all right, let's get a refill. Let's let Pigeon finally settle in, and we'll be back with Let's Talk Games.
Hey, if you want to email us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com or tweet us at theloadedcouch, maybe we'll send something in return. You could download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud.
All right, we're back with Let's Talk Games.
Games.
In gaming news, or no, just in gaming games, or gaming.
Gaming.
What'd you play this past week?
Nobody's drinking anything?
I am. Oh, all right, let's get started with the beers. Fine. Pidge. Oh, you're actually drinking it this time.
Yeah, I'm drinking something.
Now, is this the first one you lied to us about? Or
No, this is the real one that I'm drinking now. It's called Flying Monks. It's Adelbert's Brewery. It's a quadruple fermented with oak rum chips.
Ooh.
From Austin, Texas.
Texas.
Dark brown and 10.9% alcohol.
Now I'm curious with that. How much rum or money do you think they spent on the rum to soak the chips to then go ahead and brew this beer?
I don't think much. I don't even know what rum tastes like, to be honest with you.
No. I thought they buy wood barrels that were aging rum.
Okay.
And then they just grind it up, so they're not really
soaking the chips.
Yeah, there's no overhead for the actual rum itself.
How much do those barrels cost? Or how many times can you? I guess you can't reuse them a whole lot of times, right? You should.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
What, you think it would
Maybe
stale the taste of the next batch?
Be less tasty, probably.
Yeah, I would think it's a one and done.
That sucks.
It's expensive.
Although that's good for the barrel maker, but it sucks for the company. All right, Calc, what are you making? You're drinking?
Still on the number 6 from previous segment.
Myself
doesn't look like you filled it out.
I'm drinking, or I'm living the high life with some Miller's Champagne of beers.
Remember at one point they were doing like Miller High Life commercials all the time?
Yes.
Where are they now?
Yes.
That was like 2 weeks ago that I saw one.
Really?
Or they did. Maybe they just didn't have the money for holiday cost or holiday prices on the commercials.
For Black Friday Lives Matter?
Exactly. 4.6% alcohol. Right into the gaming. Calc, what'd you play this past week?
I tried to get out to the couch after some of the recovery time and started playing Battlefield 1. I played the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to really jump into any of the multiplayer until you guys got on.
It's all right.
But-
We'll catch up real fast.
No, I think we're all kind of ranked the same on the multiplayer from the
Beta.
10-hour trial. Yeah, the trial. So
You mean the commercial trial?
yeah. So I did the campaign. I think I want to say I'm at the halfway point. I think
Who
there's
did you start with?
well, you start with that one that you did in the trial, where you start with in the trenches with the
Yeah, where you die all the time.
yeah, where you die all the time. And then that was only like there's like two little story parts to that. And then you go to the second story character and you
Well,
do the
you can go in any order. It doesn't matter.
yeah, you can. And it's got numbers, so I was just following the numbers.
Okay, so you went with the tank mission.
Uh-oh.
It's back.
What?
Nothing. That's good. See, wait, what order did you go in, Calc?
It's numbered. So the second one I did was the tank. So I did the tank missions, and then I did the third one was the airplane mission.
Okay.
Now I feel self-conscious. What are you guys laughing about?
Nothing. All right. And what else did you play?
I'm now
Don't.
Pidge, why don't you tell us what you played? Well, Calc
Do I have
catches
a deep voice again?
himself. That's hilarious. That's fucking tough guy, Pidge. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna kick all your asses. I'm coming through
I'm
this
stretching my
microphone.
balls out right now.
I thought that was like a requirement when you moved to
Yeah.
Texas.
Do I still have the deep voice?
Yes.
All right, because I played Peggle too.
That's incredible.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, are you a perfectionist with Peggle too? That you have to go back and get all the rainbows?
Yes, I'm trying to get all. I'm trying to get all the rainbows.
You get those rainbows. Myself, I don't know if I could talk about it, so I'll just skip it.
Calc, you better not be muting yourself.
No, I'm not. I was
Take that
cracking up.
lightning go away.
Seriously, you're taking him seriously with that threat now too, with that voice. Shit, I wouldn't have it on mute. I
Calc,
played
you
my
better stop.
pull over, hands on the
I'm
hill.
gonna fuck you up, Calc.
So I played some Minecraft, and I just created a grinder last night, actually.
On PC.
Yeah, on the realm that Calc set up.
The real way to play.
That's right.
No way.
It's so much faster. And I've been playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And
What about Steep Open Beta?
I didn't know if I was allowed to talk about that or not.
I
wasn't
mean, if it's
really
an
paying
open
attention
beta,
to it.
right? I don't know.
You would think. I didn't know if you're allowed to do any news on it, but
Okay.
it was awesome too.
Yeah.
Graphically, it's amazing. Just having the free roam.
Yeah, the wingsuits look pretty cool. I watched some videos on that.
What I kept on trying to smash the buttons to do tricks in the air, but it wasn't working.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, with the wingsuit,
No, when I was like skiing or snowboarding,
Oh,
I was trying
yeah.
to do like Tony Hawk skills.
you
and
land on your
it
ass or on your face.
Yeah, it just didn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh, hey, real quick too. One of the games before the baritone pigeon kicked in, I got hooked on Hearthstone.
Oh, nice.
I'm pissed off at you. You didn't do Gwent.
No, I signed up for the Gwent beta, but they didn't send me the code yet.
Oh, okay.
But Hearthstone is awesome. I'm addicted to it, and Evan was playing it for about 2 hours with me today too.
Any microtransactions, or you save all that for Age of Empires?
You dick. I saved that for Age of Empires and learned my lesson. So
He's a white whale.
Oh shit. But no, you're really enjoying it that much?
yeah, I like it a lot. We just got we unlocked all the different heroes that you can be.
Okay.
So I got 100 gold coins for that. So I got to buy a free pack of cards with the coins. But yeah, believe it or not, in that game, I don't see the need to really get the cards like via real money,
Okay.
Mhm.
because if you level up your characters, you get free packs. So it feels a lot like Plants vs Zombies.
Sure.
You're always getting a card pack. Where in Age of Empires, the microtransactions kind of kick in with the fact that you literally got to wait like 2 days real time for something to complete. You tend to get that itch a little more to say, oh, well, I just need a little bit more gold and I can complete it. So yeah, Hearthstone, I don't see any need for the microtransactions, but I could be wrong.
Okay. In Sony news, Street Fighter V's newest DLC stage, Skies of Honor, has been deemed too distracting for use in Capcom's own upcoming tournaments. The publisher made the announcement on Twitter saying the stage won't be used for this year's Capcom Cup 2016 and the CPT 2017 season. Skies of Honor sees players ducking in and out.
Duking?
Duking. Nice. It out on the wing of an airborne airplane as the background moves dramatically, making it one of the most dynamic stages available on Street Fighter V.
Can you imagine just the Street Fighter characters just ducking?
Well, no, I thought it meant like NPC kind of things in the background, like if it's like in a marketplace type of thing or something like that, and people keep ducking in and out, and it's just kind of distracting that way. Moving background, moving NPC background. Yeah, just over and over again. You're like, shit, stop ducking! I can't high punch you.
I just can't believe people are still playing this game.
Well, yeah, hey, you could be in the Capcom Cup if you were playing it.
Yeah, could have been on the bed playing your PS4 if you bought one.
Yeah.
It's still going on. I cannot wait for this show to air. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome.
Hello Games has announced that a new update will be released for No Man's Sky this week via an IGN article. You guys excited? Is this something you might think about then if it's a decent update, Calc?
Well, I don't have the PS4, so you guys tell me. I mean, what are they going to have to do to this game to draw interest from you guys?
I don't know, but I'm surprised there was no Black Friday deals for this game.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think after all the hate in the reviews, they can't even they can't give it away.
They're like, please no, we're not lowering our money. We can't take a loss on this.
Yeah.
PS Plus game coming up for Christmas.
Honestly, I'm surprised that they're still supporting it with as much negativity as it got.
Yeah,
I think they almost have to, no? With the people that did spend the money on it.
Yeah, but even Sony is throwing it under the bus now.
God, and they were hyping this game up so big. This was like
it makes you wonder what they see before they start their hype train.
Makes you question the authority of the people in charge. Like, for the people saying, "Oh, this is going to be great." Well, obviously, somewhere between milestone 3 and 4, you dropped the ball.
Seriously, holy shit! All right, so it won't be. This is a quote. It won't be our biggest update, but it is the start of something. Period.
As in the start of the game that you should have released.
Yeah,
we're being super vague about it.
Yeah, seriously. As described on the game's official site, the update will be called the Foundation Update because it will bring the foundations of base building and is putting in place a foundation for something to come. Is that like an opponent, maybe?
It sounds like they're going the right direction. I mean, base building, exploration.
You think this will be a continuing thing like a World of Warcraft where it'll just have a progressive world that you can just always improve on and then they'll have updates to it?
Oh, it could, but who's going to pay the money for something that got kicked and beat down so much from day one?
Well, if it starts off slow but then builds and starts to get a following, maybe. Like when they start doing these updates and stuff, people start praising it a bunch.
I don't know.
Does this sound like Minecraft to you? Like they're gonna start base building and then
venturing out from there?
Yeah, then you just go to another planet and build. I don't.
Right, that's why I was wondering if it's just gonna be like a progressive thing that just you keep adding to.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big disappointment.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
All right, Microsoft news. Xbox executive Phil Spencer spoke highly of Nintendo's and Microsoft's collaboration to bring the Minecraft to Wii U. And said he'd love to see Nintendo games on the Xbox platform one day.
That'd be cool. I mean, I think we talked about this like a year ago.
When we were saying how they were looking to go a little bit more mobile, and then if they would allow other, their IPs and stuff to be played on other platforms.
Yeah, and I still think a game that would be awesome on the Microsoft platforms would be Metroid. I think a Metroid it just almost seems like Microsoft tends to do really well when they support the first-person shooters. So I think a first-person Metroid would probably be really cool.
Do you think maybe this generation of the Xbox One, Scorpio or whatever it's going to be called, do you think Nintendo will have a collaboration with them or with Sony? Or do you think maybe next generation or not even anything at all? Because they're already doing it with Apple with their little app.
I think on the console front, I'm gonna say that it won't ever happen because I think they're getting a little too much positive spin on the Switch, and I think they're gonna try to ride that out and see if they can carry themselves again like they used to with the old,
But maybe not even like a collaboration, maybe just like a use of a character.
That's the closest I could see. Maybe like one of their characters in some sort of driving or fighting game, but that's it.
See, now I'm going to add to that, and I'm going to ask, in that, what if Microsoft helped finance the game's production and, like, with Microsoft Studios maybe making the game, but having Nintendo's okay, but then, Microsoft not only paying them for the use of the game or the character, but then also helping with producing a new game. That way it was kind of more to the style that I guess Xbox users are used to playing in comparison to Nintendo users.
That's kind of to Nintendo's profits. I don't think they would do that.
But they're getting paid by it.
Well, yeah, they're getting licensing fees. But that's kind of where I was heading with the Metroid. Like, look at what Microsoft did with helping Titanfall 1 and what they did with ReCore. They were involved in the design and development of both those and kind of put the Microsoft spin on them or flavor on them.
Yeah.
So I think they could do something like Metroid like that and be awesome. But I'll even throw it. I think Sony does a real good job with obviously the third person type of games like God of War, Last of Us and stuff. I think they would do amazing work with like a Zelda IP.
Right.
You shut your whore mouth. That's only Nintendo.
All right, here's another quote. It says, as someone, and I'm assuming this is from Phil Spencer, as someone who's been in this industry and played games forever, I'll still say it. Nintendo has the strongest first party of anybody. Having those on Xbox would be great.
Oh, yeah. Agree.
Oh, hell yeah. Whoever, either Sony or Microsoft, whoever gets the okay from Nintendo to have their games on that system with first party games.
Game over.
Game over.
Holy shit. All right, Microsoft sent out a promotional email for Dead Rising 4. The pitch was some zombies singing Christmas carols, and the email had the subject line,
What was it again?
And it's quoted, I guess.
People are in uproar of this.
Because of its spelling and what it could sound like?
I don't know. That's how zombies talk. Zombies' lives matter.
Oh, no. So the picture shows a Dead Rising 4 cover art, I guess. All we want for the holidays, and it's got this guy with his arm around two zombies. And
Frank West.
Is that Frank? Okay. And the one's a female zombie with red nose and antlers, and the other zombie's a little elf.
Yeah. I don't see how people interpreted that incorrectly. I don't know. People are just way too sensitive.
It's
when
a
you
good
see
use
the
of
N, the G, and the A, it doesn't matter in what order. It's an uproar.
All right. Games with Gold for December 2016. Xbox One is Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, and
I would highly recommend to play this game.
Would you really?
Yeah, the Sleeping Dogs game was really fun.
That was super awesome. Pigeon Peggle fuck me.
I fuck me.
And then Outlast. The Xbox 360 is Outland and Burnout Paradise. Ooh, I can finally get the Burnout Paradise for you, Pitch.
Yeah, I'm excited to try that out. Hey, did you guys play Outlast?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't either.
Is it scary like Stonehearst Asylum?
You brick.
Fuck you, go.
Oh, man. Nintendo news. You guys shut your whore mouths. Target lists a new release date for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Come on, don't do it.
which would have the rumors to be true and that it would be skipping the Nintendo Switch launch lineup.
Dude, that's like a 2.5 year. That's like No Man's Sky delay here.
The rumored release date is on June 13th, 2017.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Right when all the kids get out of school, you want to sell a game like that.
That could be
Oh,
good. I mean, it's not going to be too long after they release the new console, right?
No, I think
Well,
that's that's a bad date, I think, honestly.
Why?
I mean, I was being sarcastic. The families are all going away doing stuff.
You could take your Switch with you.
It's true, yeah. I mean, I'd
there you
imagine
go.
it charges on the go. You don't have to have the base, I don't think, to charge it.
Should be back in.
All the people walking around Disney World with Switches in their hands.
Exactly, yeah. Playing against each other like they show in the commercial. Speaking of the Switch, Nintendo Switch Rumorville.
Oh,
Launch lineup is Splatoon, The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, 3D Mario, Just Dance 2017, and Mario Rabbids RPG.
that sounds awesome.
The Just Dance. I'm wondering, you know how with the Switch you're gonna have the detachable controllers?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're gonna have built-in gyroscopes, so that you can hold those for the Just Dance thing.
For the motion controls?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's got to have it, but it's just a matter of now battery comes with that too.
So what's the deal with Splatoon? Is it just a remaster or is it like an upgrade?
I think it's a visual upgrade, maybe.
At most.
Maybe 1080p, 60 frames.
Nice.
New
Or
characters,
option.
new weapons.
I'm actually excited to see what the 3D Mario is.
Oh man, I love Mario. I saw my son playing it again today, and I was like, I'm totally jealous you have that on your DS, and I don't. 3D Mario
Oh,
World.
what was he playing? Mario Land?
Yeah.
Super Mario World 3D World or something like
Yep.
that? 3D Land?
Yeah.
I'm
right.
going to steal it from my daughter.
Titles launched within the first 6 months. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, like we just said. Xenoblade Chronicles 10, Super Smash Bros. Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy. That could be cool. Super Mario Maker, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon Stars, and Pikmin 4.
Okay, hold on a second here.
This
So
seems kind of like a letdown.
this is like half these games we've been listing are games that are already out on Wii U. And supposedly these aren't backward compatible, are they?
No.
So people have
Well,
to
digitally, we don't know if it digitally backwards compat.
I hope so. I mean, what you're gonna have to rebuy all these games again?
Like it didn't sell good. I mean, the game sold good on the Wii U, but the Wii U didn't have a big install base. So I'm thinking they're just gonna visually upgrade it a little bit and sell it again.
They're gonna try for new clients sales only, or
Yeah.
they're gonna get the people who are upgrading from the Wii U and new sales, hopefully.
I don't know.
Or maybe you get a discount if you already own it.
Spoken like true Microsoft fans, I think we got spoiled with backwards compatibility.
I still hope. I mean, Pidge, are they working on like that Nintendo Club?
I don't know. Well, it's what it is now, right? With the Miitomo, like you get those platinum coins, and then you only can get like 10% off a game. Where you don't get you can use the coins to get a free game. It's only a discount. I hope they fix it. I hope they do something. But because right now it's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know on the ones that I did buy the hard copies and stuff of. It's not like I got that code that you used to get on the in the book. Yeah, they don't have those, so I'll be curious how that's handled. It'll be a disappointment if it's not handled correctly. Multiplayer or multi-platform news. Sorry, Lego City Undercover won't be a Wii U exclusive title for much longer, as TT Games Sandbox Adventure is coming to Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC in the spring of 2017.
This is one of the top 5 games of my favorite games.
Okay.
So this is like Lego GTA.
Yeah. It's awesome. And then it's like you go back to the level. You have to find the red bricks. You collect the gold bricks, unlock characters, buy characters. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Just like any other like Lego Marvel game, but it's like GTA.
This is funny listening to a man with such a deep voice rave about
I gotta
Lego.
fix it now.
Oh boy.
He's got to get some tonight. Testosterone is really running.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, good.
All right, yay and nays on the beers.
I'll say it's a yay for me, same as before.
Okay, pitch.
Yeah, what size ounce was it?
32 ounce.
Pitch.
I would say yay. I would do it again.
Okay. Calc, is still the boiled chicken?
Boiled chicken.
Ew, that's so disgusting.
Shannon Sharp style.
My champagne of beers, yeah. If I had to go cheap beer, I'd definitely drink this anytime. I've probably drank most of the 30-pack that I got
Nice.
in the last
Shit.
3 days. Yeah. So
You
anyway.
did a beer turkey?
No, I didn't cook the turkey at all. I was down at the in-laws, so they did all the cooking and stuff. But
You sound like me in Jamaica with the red stripe. It was so light, I was drinking them like water.
yeah, they go down really easy. I didn't feel like drunk at all at the end of the night. After drinking from 11:30 in the morning. So I don't know. Good stuff. Anyway, let's get a refill. I definitely need one. My can is empty, and we'll be back at the Brown Breeze.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
If you like me and would like to follow me on Twitter at Pigeon Pegleg and also on Twitch, Pigeon Pegleg. Pigeon Pegleg.
Hey, this is Scotchhound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at Scotchhound_LC or on Twitch at Scotchhound. All right, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show. Pidge, did you change it up?
I had the big bottle of the V12, which is from Victory Brewing, quadruple, downtown PA, dark red, 12% alcohol.
Calc?
I'm gonna be laying off it for third segment. Don't
Okay.
want to mix it with the codeine.
Nice. Myself, I'm still rolling deep in the champagne of beers. Diary of the Mouth, according to data from Durex, these are the 10 most adulterous countries in the world. Thailand is the top dog with 56% of married couples in the study admitting to infidelity.
Pigs.
Denmark, with almost half of all Danes cheating.
That's crazy.
Italy, unsurprisingly, with 45% of its couples admitting to infidelity. Holy shit.
Why is it unsurprisingly?
As the Germans are ranked exactly the same as Italy.
This is the Germans.
France recorded its fair share of le cheat. Oi! 73% of couples. 43%. What did I say? 73?
You said 73.
Holy shit. No, 43. And lower, but still rather unfortunate, were the rates of adultery among the Brits. It's 36%.
No, that's an oi.
So you're telling me there's a lot of infidelity in the world.
So wait, Scotchy, there's no Kuwaiti cheaters? The Kuwaiti meat hook?
No, I don't. I think that usually goes on married couples only. Once they're comfortable with each
Yeah.
other. Where do you think the
guessing
U.S.
this
is
all
ranked?
Europe. This is all Europe.
Where do you think
U.S. is probably ranked higher.
then everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're the best still.
Yeah. I think we're the biggest scumbags on the planet. Calc, what do you think? Since you cheated on your wife.
So I'm thinking if you want a good time, you definitely go to Denmark.
Over Thailand?
Yeah, Thailand.
Thailand does have the lady boys.
Yeah, they got the
That's
lady
why I was
boys.
asking. I was wondering if you was gonna remember.
So I guess I'll go there.
Nice, yeah. All right, last month, Chicago. Wait, go ahead. Do it.
Hey, you want to have sex? Are you a girl or a guy? A girl. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Lift up your skirt. I want to make sure. Do the
Boing.
Crocodile Dundee, right?
Boing.
Do you remember that part?
I don't.
I was getting drunk with like that one guy after he got into the argument. Went out with like the taxi driver guy, and he's at the bar with the taxi driver guy in New York for a long time. And they get talking to this woman, and I think they were at she ended up being a guy, the first one. Then he goes to a party where there's this actual woman who has like a man's voice, and he walks over to her and grabs her by the vagina.
Are you serious?
He pulled a Donald Trump on her.
Just to check. He thought she might have had junk because of how her voice sounded. She sounded like Pidge in the last segment. So he just had to walk over and check. It was pretty funny.
I don't remember Crocodile Dundee being in a movie like that. I thought he was just there with a knife killing people.
No, stabbing Crocs. No. All right. Anyway, last month, Chicago Alderman Howard Brookins,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, was raising the alarm about aggressive squirrels wreaking damage on trash cans in his community.
These squirrels are crazy.
Literally, I can have a brand new can drop, and within a couple of days, the squirrels have eaten a hole through it, Brookins said.
Little shits.
Okay, Brookins was out for a bike ride when he was jumped by a kamikaze squirrel that leapt into the front wheel of his bike and lodged himself in the spokes, sending the alderman flying over the handlebars.
So
Oh my
the
God.
squirrel,
He shows a picture of his bike.
kamikaze and did an endo.
Oh my God! Yeah, look at the picture. Holy shit, that thing is totally stuck.
Then you can see the squirrel just like bent and twisted all through the wheel and the spokes.
Oh God, that's gross.
There's no blood though.
Yeah, true. It's all internal damage.
Kamikaze, I'm gonna get this fucker. Watch me.
All right, Brookins was badly injured in the freak accident and will require multiple surgeries to recover. Oh my God! And the squirrel didn't make it.
Well, obviously, things wrecked.
Look like he's got first world problems here with his super specialized 10 speed and everything else.
Dude, that thing's like carbon fiber, probably weighs like 7 ounces.
Yeah, and he's complaining, look at squirrel. I got a hangnail.
It's like hitting a deer.
Kinda.
No, that's worse. You're in your car, you're safe. That deer's fucked.
No, he means on the
Actually,
bicycle.
the deers don't get hurt, right? The deer?
It's all internal damage, and then they go off and die in the woods.
I hit a deer. You ever hit a deer before?
I had a deer hit me.
Like ran into your car?
Yeah, he ran out from behind a hedgerow, and like he shouldered my front quarter panel, and then he like hip checked my door.
Yeah,
it's on the Corrado?
Freaked you the fuck out.
Jetta.
Flipped your car.
Yeah, I didn't flip it. I rolled it on its driver's door.
Well, did a half barrel roll.
Yeah, slid along in the glass for a while. None of the glass broke, which was surprising. Anyway, what's that?
That was a dual barrel roll.
Yeah. Questions from listeners. This is a repeat question from last week when you guys met.
This was done before? Carried it over?
Yes, yeah. Because I said on the last show that I wanted to bring it back up again. So
okay.
At Bumhummer, who from the Loaded Couch has tried hard sodas? Which did you try and thoughts?
Well, I know Space Flint eats them up.
Does he?
I did that damn root beer one.
Which one? Not your dad's?
Yeah, not your dad's root beer.
I think Space Flans did like the orange cream or something like that.
Oh yeah. No, I do remember him saying that now.
The creamsicle. And then our buddy Phyllis Sports 20 was telling me how he did the ginger ale. I think they have.
Well, he did one on the show too, didn't he?
Yeah,
we had one a while ago.
Yeah, he liked that one. He was saying.
Okay.
There's also like a cherry cola now.
Well, all right. So, Calc, you're the only one who tried one. Pidge, you didn't.
No, I'm just waiting for the Mountain Dew one.
Okay, so you tried the not your dad's root beer.
Yeah, was not a fan of it. It was really super sweet.
Okay, super sweet, like
yeah,
a malt liquor type
like
of beer flavor, or regular beer flavor, but just super sweet.
It didn't even have a beer flavor. It was like straight up like
malt liquor.
Really, really strong, like sarsaparilla, like too much sweetness. I couldn't even
like
finish
a Moscato.
Yeah, I mean, like literally sugar sweet, like just way too much sugar in it.
No, I won't be a fan then.
Yeah, it was not good.
Maybe if they do a fruity one, he'll be a fan.
Like a sangria beer.
Fruity and sweet.
The cherry Coke. He'll be all over the cherry Coke one.
Yeah.
No, Mountain Dew. Or Dr. Pepper. Hard soda.
I knew the Dr. Pepper would hit.
Plano, Texas.
All right. Thanks for the question at Bumhummer. Our next question comes from at Wimpy Hamburger. There's nothing in the world or in this world that's so divine as a hamburger tender and fine. Okay. With that, Would you eat the delicious hot rat burger that the Moscow residents are eating?
I'll pay you a Tuesday for a hamburger today.
For a rat burger today.
If it was sanitary and cooked right, I would eat it.
Well, I think they say
Dude.
most of them are.
Yeah, they're saying most rats are
They're super
like,
clean.
hygienically clean. They clean their food before they eat it.
Yeah, and they don't.
Yeah.
And their hands, I think, are like, well, I mean, that's from watching Ratatouille and stuff.
Their
that you pick
hands,
up
they
on
have
that.
human hands.
Well, do they handle all their food like they kind of do?
What
No, I
rats
mean-
do you haven't eaten?
I mean, prepared the right way, I would definitely eat it.
Boiled?
Jackass. Of
Sharp
course, only.
style.
Shannon Sharp rat, boiled rat style.
Now, do
Rat
they keep
burger.
do they keep the tail on it or garnish it with the tail?
No,
Yeah.
that's like
That's
that's
the
like
sauce.
the garnish with that like bib lettuce on the side.
No, they completely grind it down into like a pulp and then just use it as a special sauce.
Now, do they
Special
use
sauce. Yeah.
are these
Oh,
like
gosh.
New York style rats or what?
The real big ones. These
The
are
big
Moscow.
Subway
These
ones?
ones they come like riding on a horse with no shirt
Oh,
on, muscle bound.
These are the Chernobyl rats.
Holy
They
hell.
have like an ear growing out of their back. No, I think that they said it's the orange tooth rat.
He's just
It's
got
like
one
this-
orange tooth.
No, the whole mouth is orange.
But why is it just orange tooth? Orange teeth.
Orange teeth rat doesn't
Teeth.
sound right.
TEEF.
Oh,
Oh, Steve.
Orange teeth rat.
teeth rat. Orange teeth rat.
Teeth
I
rat.
don't know. I don't know. I would try it
No.
as long as there's no claw or tail or head in it.
You're
I'd
like,
try
maybe if they
some-
sold it at McDonald's, I'd try it.
You're
know how you
really
like
thin and
McDonald's.
fried and covered in sauce.
You're probably already eating it. You don't realize it.
14 pounds of cheese on it.
You might have eaten it because you live in New Jersey. I live in Texas.
Dirty Jersey.
You
All
live
right.
in the armpit of America.
Thank you for the question and little poem there, Wimpy at Wimpy Hamburger. Our last question comes from at First Time Frankie. I hear you guys talk a lot about Xbox and FPS games. What is the one game that stands out to you from your past that truly got you into video games? They got me into them, huh?
Well, I think I grew up initially on Atari 2600. And I remember playing Combat a lot with my brother.
Yeah, I remember that game.
It's like
That
the
was-
first multiplayer game.
That was the tank game, right?
The
Yeah, the tank.
With
We
the
usually
with the
play
ball
the
that bounced.
aircraft.
Oh, okay. But it had you could get the bullets that bounced off the walls and stuff.
Yeah, there's like different modes for the tank. There's airplanes. There's was there another one? I forget. I don't know. But 2600, our Atari 2600 is what got me started. But a game that stands out would probably be Legend of Zelda for Nintendo.
The original.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember doing that a lot. Yeah, that and Super Mario Brothers 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say, like, one of the first video games I remember would be Pitfall, but it wasn't the game that like hooked me in.
Did you ever? When you die, what was it like?
Yeah, but the game that stands out that probably made me crave playing video games would be Half-Life or Unreal Tournament. One of those two.
Oh my god. I remember
Half-Life's
Unreal
overrated.
Tournament. It was so good.
Remember Unreal Tournament?
Yes. Oh my god, those were so good.
It
For
was
FPSs.
really good. It is probably really close between that and Half-Life.
Right, yeah,
Oh, so you want to do like a multiplayer first-person shooter? Would be GoldenEye for me.
yeah. Wait, were you always oh shit.
Odd Job
Odd Job,
or
yes.
Jaws?
No,
Yeah, Odd Job because no one can punch you.
Yeah, all you see is the top of your hat running around.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that game. If you go back to it, I think you can't change the control. That's always invert. So you're always like, fuck, come on. Yeah, I know.
You end up turning the controller over.
With
Remember
tiger
that,
balls.
man? Yeah. No, but didn't you ever do that? Like on some
No,
games
I
where you
never-
couldn't
no, because I
re-invert the
would-
thing, you turn it over?
No, because I was so used to the invert back in the day, and then when
Oh.
I transitioned over, I was just like, I gotta force myself because every game has non-invert now.
Right. Yeah, hell no. I
So-
was always, I just turn it over. You're like, nope, I'm making it the way I need it.
So
Hell,
what about
so
you,
your
Scotch?
wait, so your buttons were on the left side instead of the right?
Yeah, but I can do left and right hand with buttons. That's fine. But having to change my mindset on pushing up when I need to push down, no, it's not happening.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
First game that really hooked me.
Need for Speed.
No,
I mean,
if it was a racing game, I'd probably say Project Gotham.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
On the original Xbox, that was freaking awesome.
So both you guys had the original Xbox?
Yeah.
Original Xbox, and I almost was torn on a Sega Master System game, but
Well, I was gonna say pro wrestling on the Sega's the original Sega Master System. That was so good. I like that so much better than like Choplifter and Zaxxon.
I could see Project Gotham though. That game was really good.
I never played the original Xbox.
Yeah, mine still boots up, but it doesn't play. I think I have to take it apart and clean it, and then it'll play the old games.
Just wait for Scorpio backwards come back for OG.
Calling it now.
Or this E3.
I'm surprised your parents didn't sell it on you.
Oh, no. I had that in my possession down at the beach and everything when I first moved.
Was it Sega Master System when they were sold it
Oh, yeah, that was the worst. They did like a yard sale. They're like, oh, this was the older one, so we sold that. We kept the Genesis for you that I had like 3 games for.
I remember I used to go visit you down at the shore on, I think it was the original Xbox, we used to play Sega GT, right? Or was that on 360?
No, that was on the original. With it was a double
drag racing.
Yeah, but it was a double game. It was GT and what the hell was the other game?
Oh, Splinter Cell. It was like an
early release or something. If you bought like one of the first ones, you got like this as a double game to just get started playing.
Yeah.
Fusion Frenzy.
That no, I don't remember what the hell.
But
it was. I think I have it upstairs in the attic, so I'd have to go check. Yeah, that was good too. Yeah. All right, well, thank you for the question at First Time Frankie. So that wraps the show. Let's just wrap up on our beers. And Kelk, you're not drinking beers, so screw you. Pigeon?
It's a yay for me.
Okay.
Definitely good. It's got a unique taste, but the high alcohol makes it gay.
Makes it gay?
Makes it yay. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Does it have an I don't want to say overwhelming, but does it have a very alcohol-y type of taste to it?
No, it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Especially for 12%.
Yeah, I was gonna say no burn or anything.
No burn.
Okay, nice. And yeah, I'm still in my Highlife.
It's the Highlife.
That's right. So that's the show. If you guys want, you can reach us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com. You can reach out to us on Twitter at theloadedcouch. Pigeon Peg Leg is all around, I think. Celtic Fox _LC.
On Twitter?
On Twitter, yep. And myself, Scotchhound _LC on Twitter as well. Give us a shout out, send us some questions if you want. Let us know how we're doing. And we hope to talk to you guys next time, or let you at least listen to us next time.
Squirrel lives matter. Later.
Later.